the 5 credit classes count more than the 2 credit classes. Doesn't that make sense? Right? So they weight it according to your credits, right? So if you get an A in a 5 credit class, right, and a B in a 2 credit class, right, that would be your weighted average, right? I did so many of these darn problems, I don't know why, in high school or college or something like that, that I've memorized that solution just because it's not really fun to solve, is it? No, not so much. Okay, now, I'm just going to skip ahead. I've got little whiteboards on how to do this, but I don't really have time to do them, so they're there, they're solved if you want to look at them. I just wanted to talk about this because this is pretty much the coolest thing, okay? Basically, if you're a calorimeter, like an ordinary calorimeter, pretty much what you want to become is a bomb calorimeter. That's like being an Auror, okay? I mean, do you know how cool that is, right? Okay, yeah. So, can we not put away our stuff and can we pay attention for 3 minutes and then put away our stuff in the last 30 seconds? So, if you ever wonder how they know that a Snickers bar has, 5 billion calories or whatever it is, right? What they do is they take a small piece of that Snickers bar and they stick it down there, right? They take a chunk of it and they just do a little proportion to figure out what the whole Snickers bar would be. They don't have to burn the whole thing, right? Okay. Then they take this thing, and this is called the bomb, right? Literally, it could explode, but it's made out of really heavy, thick steel, probably stainless steel, right? And they stick that in there, and then they pump this thing full of oxygen at high pressure. Now, Snickers bars don't generally burn all that well. I mean, they will burn, but they burn really fast when you surround them with high-pressure oxygen. Almost anything does, right? And so what they want to make sure is that the Snickers bar is the limiting reactant, not the oxygen. When it's done burning, there's still oxygen left in there, right? So then they pressurize the oxygen in there. Then they have a little electric wire, and they send a little jolt of electricity in there to set the Snickers bar burning, and it goes boom, really fast it goes. I mean, you can hear it go kaboom, right? And then this is, of course, in a water bath, and by the temperature rise of the water in the beaker and the mass of the beaker and the mass of the water, blah, 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 yeah? Yeah. Right? And those calories that they give you are really kilocalories. Isn't that cool? Didn't know that. Did you know that? Did everybody know that? They burn the food to figure out the caloric content because that's what your body essentially does. It's the same reaction. Put away your stuff.